we filmed here last Thursday and today's Monday. So it's been a few days, and I don't know if it was the last, I think twice maybe in a row now. This would be the third time. We've used Bella here. We moved the, we got this little temporary fence that we've got that we're teaching her to go up and over. Just another obstacle to push through and keep running, in incorporating a true barrier, because we ran into it about a week ago. We ran into it where we were sending her through a tree line with a bunch of brush that's down, and it makes like a wall, and she struggled to go up and over it. So we're gonna start like real elementary. We're just gonna back up from that, simplify it from a standpoint of the concept. So the concept is she needs to understand, if she sees something that's truly like a wall, that doesn't mean it's the end of the road. That doesn't mean it's gonna, you spread out from there to hunt. If we say you got to go over it and there's something in a line, a straight line, that means sometimes you got to go up and over objects and keep going. And sometimes, and that's the struggle for some of these dogs, is to keep going, to push through it. Our neighbors are out today, so that's a little distracting for her. But sit. But so when I say we're simplifying it, it's a concept that we're teaching. And it was a little bit hard for me to teach her that concept with all the other things going on, the tree line, the different covers of the field, and it's just not as controlled of an environment. So what I'm going to do is simplify it and make it controlled. We're going to this fence line, and I love this fence line. It's usually pretty dry or pretty wet in the spring, and it's usually too much snow in the winter. So now that it's drying out, and it's actually another beautiful day here, so we're kind of getting an early spring, which is nice. But we're going to use this straight edge. We'll use it for her to probably start her hand signals left and right. We're using it to make the wall to jump today. And so it's helping her, it's giving her a ruler to draw a straight line. She can trace it instead of having to freehand it. So that's an analogy I like to use because it's just an easy thing to understand. It's a lot harder to draw a straight line, but if you have some tools like this straight line to help, makes a big difference. Now, she figured out last week that when she picked a dummy up on the other side, she figured out she could get underneath there. So we're gonna figure out how to, if she consistently decides she wants to do that, then I'll change it. I might extend the fence a little bit both ways so she can't. Whatever we gotta do to get her to understand the concept. The concept is come straight back and up and over, go out, up and over. Another thing that we're doing today, so I've got Ellie with me, because this weekend I realized I worked all 4 dogs together up north, posted a video about it on I'm gonna put it on our Instagram story, or our Instagram TV, and then Facebook. But the thing about it was, I've worked them as a group, all 4 dogs. So Bella and our other 3, Spry, Ellie, Taylor. And I know that she has a much harder time performing with a group around. She gets a lot more excited. It's just a lot more of a challenge for her distractions wise. And so today, and I talked about it in that video, how it's a lot easier if I got 1 other dog or 2 other dogs, but 3 other dogs, and handling all 3 of those other dogs and allowing those other dogs to all be involved with it, making retrieves, it's hard on her. So what I'm gonna do today, and I'm gonna make a point of doing it more often now, and it helps me with my other dogs because it gives me another chance to work some of the other dogs in a group. But I need a dog that I don't have to worry about much. I don't have to be real concerned with Ellie. She's not going to go, she's real steady. She's not going to, I'm just not, it's kind of, I'm going to set up relatively easy stuff with her. I am going to challenge her a little bit too, because I do see an opportunity to gain something out of this with Ellie as well. But the biggest thing I'm going to get is the idea of another well-behaved dog in the presence of Bella. So Bella's going to, this is a layer of distraction that we're going to add on, and get her used to, and get her as good with one other dog as she is by herself. She's really fantastic by herself. I'm seeing that. I'm all excited because I'm going, man, she's great. And then I put her in a group setting and the wheels come off. So I'm gonna slowly, instead of adding 3 other dogs, I'm gonna add 1 other dog, and we're gonna slowly start building in the idea of you need to replicate your behavior with other dogs here too. And this is it's one thing to take a dummy, throw it, go pick it up, throw it, go pick it up, throw it, go pick it up. We do that a lot. Sit down. Sit. We do that quite often. we throw these denials, and the dog starts to understand, you know, every dummy's not mine, and I'm gonna have to be patient, and he's gonna throw these things, and they're gonna be tempting, but we get pretty calm about it. That's one way of building it in with her by herself. And if you look not that far back, I was a little concerned with her steadiness, and we said we got to start steadying her up a little bit more because she had a tendency to want to creep and break. That's not an issue anymore. We've slowly worked through that by adding in these little sessions of throw it, pick it up, throw it, pick it up. She's used to that. Now, what gets her excited is her picking it up. So we might throw it instead of me picking it up. There's no issue. We just saw that, Ellie. So now we're gonna go send another dog, and we're gonna have the dog go past her. Good. And that becomes a lot more challenging. Good. So we started out, we sent the dog, Ellie heel. I was standing between Bella and the dummy. Well, now all of a sudden a dog's gonna run by. So I'm gonna be real careful with this one to be timing wise, be sharp with her, Ellie. Good. And here come past. Gah. You could see there was just about the point to boil over. Sit. And so I gave her a little bit of a little bit of tone, wind her back down. So we're pushing the idea of how much can we get these dogs to the point that they don't snap or break. We don't want to put them over, but I like to push it to the point of, now she hears a rooster cackle and she goes, wow, that sounded really good. She's as birdie of a dog as I've ever seen. She absolutely loves birds. That is going to become something that we have to work on slowing down and having control under. So that's the reason why we're going to bring Ellie in. So let's start out here with the first part of this session. Ellie heel is going to be setting up for Ellie because Bella's going to watch. And then the nice part about having one dog and having it be Ellie is eventually I am going to have Bella work, and I'm going to put Ellie on a remote sit, and I won't have to think twice about it. She'll be there, but she's going to be there in the background, and it's going to allow for us to hopefully have her have some temptation, but at a distance enough that she can get beyond, and not allow it to distract her. So we're going to slowly build on Bella's training as well. The struggle I have with Ellie and Bella is their names are so similar. Sit. Wait. 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 Over. So you see, Ellie understands that over means go. That's what we need Bella to start to understand. So one of the things that I was saying was their names are so similar that I have to be pretty careful, because at times I'm going to say Ellie and Bella, Ellie, and she's going to hear that sound and have a hard time resisting. Sit. Now, if it were Bella that was going to make this retrieve, I'd walk her through this. With Ellie, I don't think I need to. So I'm not going to walk them through the ditch. I'm just going to pitch it through. I'll throw a couple of them out there. There is a little bit of a taller grass on that side, so these are going to get thrown into a little bit of cover. Now, here I get to use this 90-degree turn, where it gives me an option now. So the drill for Ellie is going to be, we're going to go to the other side of that. We're going to send her down the line. She'll come up and over. Then she's going to get to this corner, and my timing visually, I'm going to be able to see about when she gets to this spot. I'm going to stop her to a whistle. So I want her to stop ideally right here, so that if I say get out, I can send her out and she can go to that dummy, or I can say go back, and she can go back and push to that dummy. So I'll alternate, and I'll probably make a decision based on what her body language tells me. So this is a drill for Ellie. This isn't a drill for Bella. The drill for Bella will be, I gotta sit and watch all this. There's gonna be a whistle, there's gonna be some handling, and I gotta sit still for it. So we'll bring them back. Now, just simple heel. Just wrote an article about the importance of heel. Ellie heel. And so if we don't have good heel work, this drill is a waste of time. So it's early in this session, and Bella's got tons of energy, which is fine. I don't mind her being excited about training, but she's got to get into this mentality that Ellie has, as far as when you aren't being asked to do something, do this. That's nothing. I mean, it's just good. It's not fooling around. It's not biting at grass. It's not being excited and jumping around. Wait. Wait. It's being patient. Wait. Wait. Over. Over. Heel. Over. Good. So you see the hesitation? I say the command and Ellie comes running, and Bella waits. And it's hesitant. I had to give it to her a couple times because when she went without being asked, I corrected her. Now, it wasn't a real hard correction, but it was enough to correct her and make her think twice. So I want to teach her to come over, but I also want to teach her to come over under control. That's balancing. Now again, I'm not even paying attention to Ellie because her heel work is good enough. I don't have to. I'm paying attention more to Bella right now, and so I've put the lead behind my leg so it gets this little correction every time she gets too far. Now she's sliding in really nicely. Good. I want her right at my knee. I don't mind her touching me. I don't want her pushing me. I don't mind her touching me. Sit. Ellie. Sit. Now, Ben, I would have, get back so that you can see Bella. Because if I have to do anything here, it's going to be probably going like this and giving her this easy. Now, to start out with Ellie, I'm going to send her on a straight line. Ideally, I don't want to tell her anything. I'm going to line her and send her. I want her to go up and over, and I want her to push through the cover, and I want her to pick the first dummy on the opposite side. No handling whatsoever. This is reinforcing the idea of the line go. Don't question it. Don't pop. Popping would be going out and turning around and looking for help. You don't need help. Go straight. That's what I'm telling you to do. That's what you need to do. Ellie. No! Did exactly what we didn't want to do there. Here. So she got to that corner, stopped, made a decision on her own. Disregarded my recall whistle because she was right over that dummy. I'm taking it from her and I'm not saying anything. And you can tell right now she knows I did something wrong. Heel. This is where two dogs, this is the value of having Bella. Sit. Here for this. Sit. Sit. Ellie. There she did exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to handle her. I wanted her on a straight line. So the last dummy she saw was that one. She went and picked that one. This time, she either doesn't remember that there's a second, or she just decided, I better do what he asked me to do this time. Because she could tell I wasn't real happy. Good. She could tell I wasn't real happy with that first one. She's not sure exactly why, probably. Good. Right here. Right here. Good. Right here. Now watch the difference in her body language when I take it from her this time. Here. Dead. Dead. Good. Little tail wag, looks at me, pretty excited. Good. And she gets the goods. So I didn't give her any good before. I took it away from her. And she could tell instantly as she swung away and sat down. She could tell he wasn't real happy with that. That one was real good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line her and resend her to the same thing, and I'm going to stop her at that corner. So my hope is that she doesn't anticipate the stop. I hope she runs right through it. And I got to stop her to look. And then she's going to go, huh, what does he want me to do? And depending on what she does is how I'll probably respond. So what I'm going to do is, this is a technical thing, what I'm going to do is when I stop her, I'm going to stop her with my left hand up, not my right. If I stop her with my right, I have one option, go back, because I can't send her to the right, there's no dummy. So if I stop her with my left up, I have the option, and she may anticipate that I'm going to send her that way because this hand is up. So if she does, then I'm going to say go back, and I'm going to send her back. If it's a coin flip, one way or the other, I may go left, I may go right. If she doesn't kind of give me a tell of one direction or the other. So this is where there's a little bit of handling involved for her. There's a lot of things that'll have to be adjusted quickly down there. First off, I got to stop her in the right spot. Then I got to read on which way she is or isn't going to go. Then I got to send her accordingly. All the while, this one back here is watching, hearing audible stuff, and very tempted. You can see she gets down, she gets up. She's just having such a hard time keeping her feet set. This is exactly what she needs. Good. Ellie. If you can see, you probably can't see that. There was some hesitation in which way she should go. She slowed down a little bit. I'm going to send her to the back. Go back. Good. There was a little bit of hesitation right when she got there, and then she just said, screw it, I'm going, and she committed, which is what I want her to do. And so that's the point when I stopped her. And then she was too deep to even have the option to go to the left. So instead, I called her back, stopped her. She stopped square. I went straight back. Good. Very good. And so she handled that really nicely for me. Sit. Good. And Bella did a little bit of a creep, which was better than the bad creep before. You. Sit. But what's going to happen is after her seeing this enough times, eventually she's going to go, God, it's just not my turn. I shouldn't get so antsy. There's really no reason to. She's not going to be rewarded for the antsiness. Eventually we'll reward her when she's steady. Heel. Now I don't have a dummy to the back. I only have one to the left. But let's see if I send her straight out, how honest she stays straight out. This is a drill or a question of how is she going to handle this. Ideally, she goes and keeps going. I'd love to see her get through or go push into that ditch. And if she does, I may stop. I may let her go, stop her, recall her, and then send her to the left. What I don't want her to do is cheat going, I know there's only a dummy to the left. That's what she thinks. Well, how does she know I didn't put 3 out there and she just didn't know about the first one? So there could be a dummy straight out. And if I say go straight line, I want you to go straight line. So that's what our goal is with this one will be go straight out, keep going, and then I'll stop you. I'll tell you how good you are because you did what you were supposed to do. I'll recall you. I'll stop you. I'll send you to the left. Ellie. Good. Good, Bella. She's smart, she anticipated it. So this time we're going to send her back. There's no dummy. Go back. There's no dummy out there. Ellie! She's denying that whistle. Ah, ah, ah! Then you can stay right there. Here she comes. She's not going to get this dummy. Sit. Sit. Sit down. She's not going to get that dummy. Because I stopped her 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Nothing, nothing, nothing. She had it in her head, there's one out here, I'm going to hunt for it. Now, I think she could hear me. Sometimes you got to be careful. I've done this before at long enough distances where it was windy and the dog just couldn't hear me. I think she could hear me. She decided she was going to hunt. Come on. Good. She thinks here. She thinks she's going to go back. No, you're coming right back here. Here. Right here. You can tell again, my body language, my tone right now with her. She goes, I really shouldn't have done what I just did. You shouldn't have, should you? You shouldn't have. We'll leave that one for right now. Heel. Now, that's enough for her to have had to watch. Good. She got a little better with it at the end there. She's still pretty ramped up right now. Why not? Heel. Ellie, heel. Right back to the old ways of heel work. Ellie, heel. And Ellie and Bella really wants to go. So what do? We slow way down. Because the last thing I want to do right now is pour on excitement. Now we start making retrieves with her and she's wound up and it's just this release of pressure that she's got of excitement. And all you're doing is rewarding that excitement, that excited behavior. I do not want her bouncing around on 2 feet when we're just walking down the road here. Heel. So before we would get into something where she's going to get to retrieve, which is exciting and rewarding, she's going to have to come back down. Heat's got to come down on that boil. It was almost boiling over. We got to turn that heat down. Heel. She's still too excited. She's so excited she wants to jump over that fence, so what do? Walk her away. We'll try it again. This time I'm going to unclip the lead. But I'm not going to sacrifice position. She's still got to be in position. Good. That was a nice turn. Ah, ah, ah. That was a real immature move on her part. Terrible turn. Terrible turn. Terrible turn. So I'm going to firm up here. And there's just no reason for us to do anything different until we can get this figured out. Good. Come on. You see how I just firmed up a little bit? I put that little bit of correction to her, a little bit of pressure to her neck. And now all of a sudden, watch this. Boy, what a difference. She's a dog that can't be asked, she has to be told. I ask her a lot of stuff because it's my nature. My natural tendency is usually a little bit softer and then come up to where I need to get behavior change. It's just the way I usually do things. And with her, Ellie, heel. Ellie can't get so lazy that she's way behind either. Ellie, come on. Speed up if they're going to go slow. Catch them both out of position. Heel. Heel. Terrible turn. Ellie, sit. Ellie, sit. Bella. Let's do one at a time here. Bella. Bella. Heel. See if that, just separating these two can help Bella. Bella, heel. She's so rigid right now, she's going, I don't know if I should move. Heel. Come on. So now we're going to speed it up. Good. Very good. Very nice. Good. Come on. Come on. Take Ellie out of the equation and things get real good. Good. Heel. Good. Good. Just by changing that one thing, taking Ellie out of the picture. Good. Heel. Heel. Good. Heel. Good. Heel. Good. Good. Ellie. Ellie. Heel. This time I'm going to go between the two dogs. Make it easier on both of them. Good. Now they're together next to each other. Good. Very good. Good. Again, next to each other. Ellie. Good. Ellie. Ellie slows down when she wants to go past Bella. We gotta speed that up. Heel. Good. So this session is turning more into heel work drills than anything. Heel. It's because that's what we need right now. Heel. Good. Good. Heel. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good. Good. Come on. Good. Good. Come on. Good. I need her paying attention to me, not the dog, and that's what she did. Her feet are getting good. Good. Come on. Good. Really nice. Here, sloppy there. Good. Heel. Bella, heel. Wait, wait, wait. Over. Good, heel. Good dog. Could see she was going to get out of position, so I kind of, if you watch that, she was going to get out of position. Good, there it is. Come on. Keep her honest, turn the opposite way, come back over. Wait, wait, over. Good. Bring her back here. Let's put a dummy in her mouth. Hold. Hold. Bella, over. Good. Hold. Right here, right here, right here, right here. This is an opportunity to get a nice front delivery. Did. Good. 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 Hold. Hold. Leave her back there. Give her a little bit of a chance to get a running start here. And then get a good finished delivery. Bella, 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 over. Hold. Don't let her get to the side of me. Good. Don't let her get beyond. Did. Very nice. Share it back with her. Good. Good. This might be about all we need for today. Now I'm going to have Bella stay. I'm going to take Ellie up and over, and Bella's going to follow. Ellie. 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 Good. 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 Sit. Sit. Bella. Over. Good. I step over a little bit, keep her in front. Good. Dead. That's good. That's enough. Now, I got to pick that one dummy yet. Sit. So I do want to have it set up so that Ellie makes a good choice. So we're going to start out with we're going to go up and over. Now that's the last dummy that she sees. That one that was to the side may have been forgotten about, maybe not. Heel. Bella, heel. Ellie, heel. Wait. Now we're going to practice what we just did. We broke it down into little steps. Now we're going to practice it in a drill. Bella, Bella over, heel. Ellie, heel. So now we're going to practice this heel work. It can't be any worse than it was. I can't allow it to be any different than what we just did in the drill. So the drill, it was pretty good. Good. But now we've changed it a little bit and we got a dummies out there again. We're going to make retrieves and we got to replicate it. This is really good. This is what we wanted. Sit. Ellie here. Ellie here. Come on. Come on. You sit. Ellie. Now Ellie goes, I know there's a retrieve out there. No, Ellie, we're going to work on heel. Sit. Sit. Ellie, heel. Ellie goes, well, wait a minute. I thought we were making retrieves. No, you're going to work on heel. Come on. And we're going to have nice steadiness for Bella the whole time. Now eventually I'll send her from here and she'll run right past Bella. I'm not going to do it right now. Could she do it? Maybe. Is it worth to have a mess up right now at the end of the session? Nope. Ellie, heel. Sit. Ellie, heel. Now we're going to try to pick the left first, but only if she goes straight, which is what I want her to do, which is where the last dummy went. Ellie. She did what we wanted. She slowed up and she was waiting. Get on. Good. Good. Sit. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Did. Good. Now, on one hand right now, I'd love to go up. I wouldn't send her up and over the fence. I'd love to send Bella on that last one. But I look at it and I go, what if it doesn't go real well? There's nothing lost for her to not get a retrieve out of it today. So I'm not going to send her. I'm going to send Ellie. Ellie, go back. Sit. Sit. The value is more in that than in a retrieve. Now she overran this one. This one's not as far out there, so she overran it. So she stopped herself, checked herself. She's really hunting that area, which is good. I'm going to let her try to figure this out. She's slowly working a little deeper. So if I catch her in a good opening, there's a good stop. There's a hunt the area. She worked her way closer to me, and now she continues to. So this is a good time to hunt this area. A little deep now. Hunting to the left of the... Good. There you can see she had wind of it. Good dog. It took her slowing down to catch wind of that. Good. You can tell as soon as she touched a little scent, she went right beeline to it. Good. Hold. This is here. This is real good for Bella to see. Did. Good. And that's a good way to end it. Good hunt for her at the end. Not the worst steadiness from little Bella. She crept a bit. We got a little correction off of that. Something to learn from. We need to do this more often. We need to do this group work with Ellie or Spry, and I'll probably use a little bit of every dog with it. But we need to do it so that she gets to the point where she goes, I have to focus when there's other people around. I got to do it the same way with other dogs around that I do by myself, because she's really getting good by herself. She's overcoming a lot of, she's learning the fundamentals. She's getting the idea, the skill. Now it's, can you do it when there's other stuff around that's pretty tempting, pretty distracting. So it's a good session. We'll build off of it. Heel. Heel. And Ellie got something out of it too. And I got something out of it. I should set up more drills where we don't allow her to make decisions on her own. I need to work on that stop to the whistle at a distance, because she decided I'm beyond the distance that I think you're right, Dad, and I'm gonna be pretty independent. I don't mind a dog being independent at times, but I think there's a balance between taking our help and our guidance and being problem solvers themselves. I think you got to get in the middle there. I don't want a robot that I have to joystick every step. I want a dog that uses its natural game finding, its natural abilities, its natural talent. So get them in an area, let them find it. But I knew there wasn't anything in that area. And when I say it's not in that area, come back. It's over here. You got to respond. So that's mutual. That's having a mutual respect. I respect her ability to do things, and I'll let her do things when she needs to. I'm not going to let her do things independently when she's off in left field by herself. She's got to respect me enough to say, I better listen to him this time. So it's a mutual thing. You gotta give and take, both of us do. So we can work on that. Good.
and I'm damn